activist Purnima Advani also joins us on the phone line. Ms. Advani, how would you react to this incident in Bangalore? And the police have only been able to arrest half of the hooligans who entered that party and manhandled the young girls over there.
I mean, that is what I call extremely lethargic and pathetic of the law enforcement agencies. There's a deeper menace to the entire story, and that is that unless the police are not held accountable, and unless there are no clear parameters in terms of holding them responsible for crimes against women, even in their annual confidential report, as has been recommended by the National Commission for Women when I was heading it, I think these are the basic fundamental flaws that still remain within our criminal justice system, and these must be put immediately in place to ensure that any crime against women is not tolerated by society.
Ms. Advani, also one question over here about how the BJP government in Karnataka is not able to rein in these so-called people who actually go ahead and discharge this sort of moral policing in the state.
Look, that is a political question which you should address to the political workers, because it would be the BJP's domain to bash those if it was a Congress government, and a Congress government's domain to bash it if it is a BJP's government. But taking a politically neutral stand and a gender-sensitive stand, any government in any state or even the union government must ensure that no crime against women is treated with leniency. And it would benefit any government to ensure that the message they give is that it cannot be tolerated and any crime against women will be dealt with very harshly. Now, questions concerning political colors, please address them to those who are in active politics.